Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Let's throw that away. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I have to thank you guys so much. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. We made it to 500 subs. Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. So, I'm so excited, you guys. We hit 500, so we're halfway there, so that we're making progress every day. I thought, let me come on. Thanks, Nikki. I was thinking, let me come on and we'll do a live stream tonight. I thought we could talk about Aloha from Maui. Hey, thank you. So I thought what we could talk about tonight is staying sober, how to stay sober, or things to do on holidays that you would normally get fucked up on. So that's what I figured we'd talk about. I made it to 4:05 and it was taken away in 30 minutes. So
Mommy?
What? What do you mean?
Mommy?
Meetings. So what I was thinking was, so anyway, so yes, meetings are a way to stay sober. That's right. So, you know, when I first got into recovery, I was like, how am I going to do this? Because on holidays like Halloween is a place that you would like, on Halloween is when I would get like, have everybody over and we'd drink and smoke or do whatever, or I would go to like a party and it would be a drinking Halloween party. So it would be all, you know, it would be all crazy. And I was like, how am I going to stay sober, you know, now? How am I going to stay sober on these holidays, especially holidays like party holidays, like New Year's Eve and Halloween. And then also, you know, when I would go around my family, like for Christmas and Thanksgiving, I would always felt like I needed to use so I could deal with family. Nate, what are you doing, buddy? What do you want, son?
I have one.
Here, take that upstairs. Take the back up. Take that. Okay. Nate,
What?
you just ate with your daddy. Now go upstairs. Mommy's doing a live stream. Okay, you know that. Go. Okay, go lay down with your dad. Thank you. Okay, let me put the light on. I'm going to go in the computer room so that way I can talk to you guys. Because Nathaniel, he's on one tonight. Okay, there we go. So, what was I saying? Let me get myself focused. Oh yeah, you guys, don't forget to hit the like button, because when we hit the like button, and even not just on my videos, like on other people's videos that you enjoy watching, hit the like button, the thumbs up button. I mean, you can really hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, either way. What it does is that engagement helps our videos to be put out into the YouTube algorithm thingy, so more people will see it, you know. So if you could like and subscribe, and if you have friends that you think would like to listen to my videos, then, you know, ask them over or share them. So when I first got sober, I was really tripping because I thought, what am I gonna do for fun? Because for so long, the things that I did for fun were drinking and using. And at first I felt like I was going to be really, really bored. And what I have learned, at first, I was bored, you guys. I'm going to keep it real. At first, I was bored out of my mind. And my sponsor was like, you need to go to 90 meetings in 90 days. That's what you need to do. So that kind of kept me busy, you know what I mean? Going to the 90 meetings in 90 days. But once I was past that kind of like 90 meetings in 90 days mark, then I was trying to search and find things to do that would help me stay busy, you know? Well,
Yeah, it's me too.
Yeah.
Guys, look at my blood face.
So okay, so I started to get involved with the other sober girls that were in the meetings that I was going to. So I want to share something with you guys. Today I was on Facebook, right? And I saw this post and it said,
blood is red marker. Look.
Yeah, you go ahead and show them and then go upstairs and lay down. That's his ghost face mask, you guys. He drew on it blood. Okay, you look scary. Now go. Quit being scary, ghost face. So, okay, so this girl was posting on Facebook today, and she has 6 months sober, and her sponsor had told her that she needed to call, get some women that had a year or more sober in recovery's phone numbers and start calling like a new woman every day. She just wanted her to get as many phone numbers of ladies in recovery that had a year or more, right? So I saw her post, and I was like, hey, you can call me, and I gave her my messenger number. And so she called me and we were talking, and she told me she had 6 months sober, and I was like, that's awesome, you know what I mean? And that her sponsor was kind of trying to guide her and to help her to start getting into the habit of picking up the phone and calling before there's something that's wrong. And that really kind of like, when I was talking to her on the phone, that struck a chord with me, because I was like, whenever I was first starting out, I would call my sponsor when shit was hitting the fan, you know what I mean? And I would be like about to relapse, or in a fight with my man, or crying because having some problems. And I would call when the problems were right there. And instead of calling every day before the problems happen. So that way, it was almost like if you're being proactive and calling when there's not anything wrong, it'll help you when there is something wrong. So I thought that was really, like, I don't know, I wanted to help her, and I was like, hey, yeah, you can call me anytime. So, okay, about being sober on the holidays. So I know for me, like, on holidays that we get together with our families and stuff, like, that's a stressful time for me, you guys, because it's like me, my sisters, my mom, my dad, my husband, his mom, and I have a lot of guilt and shame, like, around me about my addiction, because I would go and I would be high in front of my family, and I would be high in front of my sisters, and so sometimes when I'll go over to my parents' house for these, like, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'll feel kind of like tension, because I almost feel like, especially at the beginning, like my first year sober, I felt like they were just like waiting for me to relapse, like they were so afraid that I was going to relapse. So the other day, my friend Michelle texted me, and she was talking to me about her parents and how she's been sober for 2 years, okay, guys, and they still don't trust her, There's so many online. Yes, I know. I was just talking about that the other day, of how much recovery there is online. So we're never alone. And it didn't used to be like that like 10 years ago, So my friend texted me the other day, I think it was like 2 nights ago, and she was talking about how her parents, like, they're just driving her insane because they don't trust her. And so she feels like she's, they're constantly at each other's throats because they're worried that she's not going to stay sober. And she's been sober for 2 years. Hey, thank you guys. Hey, Byron. Hey, PSC Mentalist. Hey, buddy. So she was like, I feel like, so her parents are, they're okay. Mom, when you're living with your family and you've gotten sober.
Look at my Legos.
Good job, buddy.
Look, watch me build.
Okay. When she, like, wants to go out and do something or have somebody over, they don't want her to do it. Or they'll want her to be home at like 7 o'clock instead of, and she's a grown woman, And so, oh, Michelle, are you okay, this is the Michelle I'm talking about. She's here in the podcast. Okay. Or in the thingy. So, no, this isn't. So, we were talking about it, and, I have a lot of experience with my family especially my husband's family not trusting us and like almost like trying to control what we did all the time. And what I had to start to do, you guys, was set boundaries with my mother-in-law. Hey, you better get going, boy. I had to start setting boundaries with my mother-in-law and letting her know, like, the past was the past and that I'm doing right now, you know, and that we are trying to do the next right thing one day at a time, you know. So I have learned that when somebody doesn't trust me or when a family member like that, you guys, it's a lot of the time what it is it's fear. I know for me that I do the same thing with my husband because I'm so afraid, you know, and I just want, it's hard because I know how it sucks to have somebody almost waiting for me to fail. That's what I feel like it is. But it's that fear of the unknown that it drives me to feel like I need to control. And I think that's how our parents feel when we're getting sober. And it's, even if we've been sober for 10 years, I feel like they still are going to kind of be waiting for something bad to happen because they've gotten so used to us something happening like that, you know? They want to control my every move. Thank you for your help with that. I know, and you know what? That's the thing that I've had to learn, like, in my recovery, is that I don't have control. And just like your parents think they're controlling you, girl, they have no control over you. If you wanted to go out and use today, you could go out and use today, you know? And it's that's that illusion of control that we have that keeps us in that fear and in that sickness. The way my mom explained it to me, because my mom is like the epitome of going to Al-Anon. She's got her stuff. She is not codependent. She is not controlling. She has, you know what I mean? She knows, she's just like, Lord, you got to take your hand of protection and put it over my daughter because I don't have time to be worrying about her butt. And she stands by her word, you guys. It's amazing. But my dad is the direct opposite. He worries sick. And it's that fear. I try to put myself in their position. I try to imagine what it would be like if Nathaniel was older. And I was just so afraid that he was going to go out and, you know, die, basically. But I feel like what my sponsor and what a lot of other people I've talked to is that, you know, we have to set those healthy boundaries. Okay. And, you know, Michelle, I don't mean to put your business out here on Front Street or anything, but me and Neil, when his mom we were all living together, it was so hard because we're grown, you know, and it was the hardest, 2 years of my life when we all lived in the same household together. Once we moved out and we got our own place, it was so much better. And I know you told me, like, you're going to college, and that you are so blessed that you have that support. You know what I mean? Like, it's a two-edged sword almost, because it's like you have that awesome support while you're going to college, and it like kind of takes the stress off you, because it's expensive, girl, to live on your own and then go to college and do all that other stuff. So, like I was saying, what I would do is I would get with some of the women at your meeting, because I know you go to meetings, and start hanging out with some of those ladies after the meetings and go and get coffee. Just set yourself and talk to your parents. Say, Mom, Dad, I've got to have one day to where I can just go out, have fun with my friends in sobriety, and let loose and not worry about you guys worrying about me, you know. Thank you. Because... And then if you can sit with them and say, you know what, Mom, Dad, if you want to meet my friends, you can meet them. Or if you guys want to come to a meeting with me and check out what I'm doing, come with me. That's what I had to do with Neil's mom. You know, I was like, come with me. Come check out the place. And then once I offered to take her, she didn't want to do it. So, you know, she started leaving me alone. But that's what I would do. I would offer to take her with me. You know, come to the meeting with us. Go get coffee with everybody with us. Go talk about addiction with us. And then she didn't want to do any of that, you know. Once you try to get them involved in your recovery and they have to kind of like go to the meetings with you or try to go to an Al-Anon meeting. Oh, let me tell you something. If your parents are on your butt right now, the best thing to do is to get them to go to a meeting with you, and they will never bother you again. Hey, Nate.
Yeah.
Go in there with Daddy.
No.
Okay?
No.
Bye. They will never bother you again. Thanks, Cher. Come on. If I say anything real, they're like, are you using or are you off your meds? Sandra, I know. And my mom is the kind of lady that will break out in prayer, like right up, oh Jesus, you know, and I'm like, Mom, I'm fine, I'm sober, you know, I'm doing the deal. And I think like they just love us so much, you guys, that it's scary. I can just imagine how scary it is, you know. I know as a wife of someone who's in recovery that I worry about my husband all the time because I want him to do good. I want him to do well. I don't want him to fail. You know, I depend on him. My son, you know, he's the breadwinner, you know, so I understand the fear, and I also understand the want to control because I struggle with the same things. And it's part of my codependency sickness. And just like we're in recovery from alcoholism and addiction to drugs, you guys, a lot of us struggle with other addictions. And like one of my struggles is codependency. And I really have been trying to learn how to be okay on my own. And it makes me want to cry just thinking about it because I've never been alone. I've never been alone with just Nicole. I remember I was living in a halfway house and this guy had broke up with me, and I was actually like working the program and working my steps, and I didn't have a boyfriend, and I was like working my own job, and I was thriving, you know what I mean? And it was the scariest feeling to kind of like realize like I don't have anyone. And that's how I felt. But then it was also at the same time liberating because I realized I don't have to have anybody. I don't need anyone. I can do this. And so now in a relationship, me and Neil got sober together as a couple, you know, and so in our relationship now we're both trying to learn how to stand on our own, but be together. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Especially in recovery, like it's so important for Neil to have his recovery and for me to have my recovery. And sometimes he listens to me talking to you guys. He hears me live streaming with you guys a lot. And he'll ask me like, how do you get so into it? Like, why do you enjoy it so much? Is it your favorite thing to do, recovery? Wish I was as strong as my hubby. He's 10 years, I've been clean for 4 years now. Jamie, you can do it too. And and that's the thing, like, we don't give ourselves enough credit. You know what I mean? Like, you're here right now. You're in a recovery live stream, girl. Okay? Like, you obviously want to change your life, and you're obviously making choices in that direction. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of the times we do this negative self-talk and we're like, I wish I was as good as this person, or I wish I could do that. And you guys, like, this is the kind of talk we have to say. I'm going to stay sober today. I'm going to get that job. I'm going to make a difference today in somebody's life. You know, I'm going to help someone. And when I get up in the morning, when I get up in the morning, I feel like that's what I'm going to do. I say, I get up in the morning and I think, I'm going to help someone today. Who can I help? And then I get online and I start checking my messages, and it's like, it's so amazing, you guys, how I'll find you guys on other places. Like today I was on Reddit and I saw somebody commented under one of my comments, and it was somebody that said, hey, you know, I watch Nicole's videos and blah, blah, blah. She's so great. And it made me, I literally started crying. It was Sam. I don't know if you guys, her name's Samantha, and she's usually in live streams with us. And, yeah, I'm still on Suboxone Chair. I haven't went through any withdrawal from that. When I jumped off Xanaxes, I withdrawed, but it wasn't like anything like an opiate withdrawal.
Mommy, come on.
Nate, listen to me. Go upstairs with your daddy. I'm doing a live stream, sweetheart. I'm talking to the people. Okay? What's wrong? We're talking. They help me.
I just want to get a snack.
They're helping me in my recovery.
I just want a snack to eat.
Okay, you want a bowl of cereal? You just had a snack with Daddy, Nate.
Well, what do we have?
You can have some potato chips, I guess. You want those? Hey girl, so happy I'm able to catch this live. The grandbaby. Oh wow. Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. It really is, and it has helped me so much, you guys. And you know, I feel like the more people I get to my channel, like I need to remind you guys, like I'm on Suboxone and I haven't tapered off, or I'm not jumping off anytime soon. Like I'm really comfortable where I'm at right now, and it's just, oh, that's a big choice to make. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to make sure that when I jump, I'm ready, because I've been sober for 3 years. I don't want to relapse. And with having a child and having a husband and a job, and I can't take a week off, and not right now at least, and I cannot relapse. Really, I can't. Like, I cannot do that. Like, I have a kid, you know what I mean? And I don't want to put my son in danger. So I'm just kind of chilling at the dose I'm at. I'm at 8 milligrams right now. I'm actually going up there tomorrow to talk to my doctor, and I might go down 2 milligrams, but I'll tell you this, when I went down 2 milligrams this last time, the only kind of like withdrawal symptoms I had was like I started yawning, and then I stabilized on my dose. So I just had like the yawns a little bit and runny nose, and then I got stabilized out on my dose again. But what was I talking about? I'm rambling, you guys. You got to get me back on topic. Okay. Right, Jamie. And for me, okay, like, I have not used any mind or mood altering substances except for the Suboxone. Like, that's my medication, and I'm on that and Wellbutrin. I'm actually I just dropped to 5 milligrams of Lexapro, so I'm almost tapered off my Lexapro. What I've realized with Lexapro is it makes me, like, it worked at first, but now I feel like it doesn't.
Can I tell you something? Oh shoot, there's a daddy long legs in our house.
Where?
Come over here. I'll show you.
Nate, listen to me. You go ahead. I got this. I'm on a live stream. Nate, please stop. This is really important to me, son, and you know that. You're with me.
Coming on.
Listen to me. You're with me all day long, son.
The daddy long legs.
Oh, sorry. There is, you guys get me back on track. So, what were we talking about? I'm like totally, so yeah, I'm just not ready to jump off yet. When I do, though, I will let you guys know, and I'll probably document it, just like, I mean, that's what I want to do. I want to, like, document how low and how I go on my taper and everything, but I'm sure the way I'll do it is I will taper down to the littlest piece. He's trying to get me to come down on my subs, and I'm telling him I'm not ready to yet. Oh, yeah, Lisa. Like, I don't understand. See, that's the thing. Like, my doctor, he's, like, the head over our clinic, and he is so good at his job, you guys. And the way he teaches us about Suboxone and recovery and the way he breaks it down, it helps me so much. But he tells me, like, Nicole, when you're ready, you will know, is what he tells me, you know? I feel like if your doctor is trying to get you to come off of them, I feel like that's because they have a preconceived notion that there's an amount of time that you're supposed to be on and when you're supposed to jump off. Because there's not. They're actually doing studies on us people that take Suboxone right now. that shows that, you know, people that are on Suboxone and are on it like us long term, we're not relapsing. We're not doing that back and forth rehab shuffle. And a lot of people are living and thriving, you guys. I'm telling you, like, I follow a couple of other people that are trying to get off Suboxone or have got off Suboxone. And I follow one guy. His name is, gosh, what's his name? Shoot. I'll have to look him up. But anyways, he has 54 days off of Suboxone. And he got off of it by tapering really, really slow. And now he says that he's doing great. But he said he went through he said he has that, like, it's kind of like, but he smokes pot to deal with that kind of stuff. I'll tell you that some doctors have no idea what addiction is. They are just giving you the Suboxone with a preconceived notion that you're supposed to come off of it as soon as possible. Right. Yes. I'm so scared of relapsing. That's exactly why he's trying to get me down. I've only been in the clinic for not even 2 years. I was an actor. Yeah, Lisa. And if he's doing that, Mike can look into, like, finding another doctor that can just prescribe it to you. Because here's the deal. You don't have to ever come off Suboxone if you don't want to. You don't. And I'm starting to realize that because, okay, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I used to feel like I had to jump off Suboxone because everybody else was, okay? Bye, Nikki. Thank you so much for being here, girl. Love you. I felt like I had to get off of it right away because everybody else was off of it, you know, or my friends were tapering off of it. And I let that shame and that guilt, or the shame that people were kind of projecting onto me, like, oh, well, you're not sober, or you're not really working a program. You guys, and you know how much I love the 12 steps in AA. Like, it is my heart. That program is what's taught me how to relive my life. But at the same time, I needed a little extra help, you know, with the medication. And I'm telling you, I wish I was as strong as these other people that have been able to taper off, but I just don't feel like I am, you know? Lisa, if you need, like, I'm telling you right now, there's no specific time that you need to taper off of your medication. And sorry, you guys, I don't know what happened.
Are you going to give me a snack or what?
What do you want, son? What do you want?
Just come with
you want a hot dog? Sorry, I don't know what happened to the stream. It just, like, blanked out. I just froze. I cannot hear what you just said. Can y'all hear me? I am so sorry. It, like, just went away. Okay, so, I know, and, like, when I hear other people talking about it, it really hurts. Like, okay, I look up to a lot of people that have tapered off, you guys, and I'm like, wow, am I strong enough to do that, you know? But if I just feel like in my heart of hearts that I'm not ready, you know what I mean? And I prayed about it. I've worked my 12 steps with my sponsor. I've asked other addicts and alcoholics their opinion, and I'm just not there yet, you know? I feel like that I really need to work on my mental health and really focus on getting myself balanced out with that, you know? But, Cher, I'm so proud of you, girl. Like, I wish I could say I was there, you know, but I'm just not ready yet. And I used to be ashamed to say that, you know, and I would feel like I was less than, and that my recovery wasn't valid, and that, you know, I didn't have any business sharing my experience. And I for a while, like, I let it really affect me, and I wouldn't talk really about anything or share my experience. And in December, I started making videos, and ever since then, I've been fighting the good fight, you know, trying to represent us medically assisted treatment people, you know, because I know that we need people to look up to too, and we need people to follow too that are in medically assisted treatment like us. And when I started making videos, there was no one that was talking about being on medically assisted treatment and working the 12-step program, you know, and living sober. And so I started out on Facebook, and when I started out, it was like a big deal. You know, it was like a shocker to everybody that I came out and I admitted to being on Suboxone. Because over on Facebook, it's like shunned. If you're on Suboxone, they'll tell you straight to your face, you're not sober. I mean, hella mean shit. You want a hot dog, Nate? And some chips?
This is about to fall off. Look at this thing.
Ow. Alexander, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to make you a hot dog and some chips. They will tell you straight to your face, you know, that you're not sober, and that they'll say this: there's no chemical solution to a spiritual problem. Oh, I hate that. And so I started making live videos talking about being on MAT. And then I was like, I'm going to make some videos on Facebook too, or on YouTube too. So I came over here to YouTube and started my channel in December of 2017, and ever since then, I've just been working to share and talk with you guys and build relationships with the people that follow me, because it means a lot to me to have you guys here. You don't understand. Like, you guys help me in my recovery. Just by taking time out of your day to watch my videos and interact with me here on a live stream, you guys help me stay sober. That's the real tea. That's what this thing's all about. Is like, I'm not doing this on my own, you guys. Like, y'all are helping me. You know, y'all are helping me stay sober. And that's what, this is a team effort. Like, we're all in this together. Yeah, we're all in this together. Okay, hold on. Here you go, Dave.
Okay.
Go sit down on there in front of me. You want me to cut them up?
Yeah, ketchup so I can put it on my hot dog because I want a bun with it.
I don't have a bun, Nate. Lord mercy, son.
This is not Nate.
Just, Nathaniel! You're going to make me mad now, boy. Oh, I do have a bun. Here. Here you go. My refrigerator's empty. Gotta go grocery shopping tomorrow.
Like that, and that, and that.
Now what? You want ketchup?
Yep.
You want 2 buns?
Yes.
Two hot dogs? Okay.
Yummy. It would be good if it had mustard on it, but I don't like spicy mustard.
There you go.
Dad,
You want some chips?
Mommy, you're a hot dog cooker.
You want some chips, buddy? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're going to go grocery shopping tomorrow, okay?
It's hot.
Well, heck yeah, I just cooked it. You can't get mad at me because it was hot. That's not fair, is it?
I don't want. Now eat the chips.
And eat your hot dog, boy. I'm going to have this one, okay? Okay?
Why do you have it plain?
Okay, I'm back, guys. I love you, son. Anyway, I'm just glad to have you guys here. I wanted to do a live stream and talk about...
It's still hot.
It's still hot?
I'm not going to eat it.
Okay, just blow on it. Nate, come on, buddy.
It's too hot for me.
Okay.
The bun keeps falling off.
Here.
Oh, thank you.
Here you go.
I want this.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
There you go. Not bad, huh? Let me see what y'all are saying now. Okay. One time and never again. I think that's a good thing because I really liked it. Me too, Jamie. I loved it.
What the?
So I wanted to tell you guys something. I want to thank everybody in this chat right now, because you guys have all opened up and shared, and that's a big deal. And you guys have kept the chat respectful every time we have a chat, and you guys are so loving to each other.
I keep falling off.
Y'all help each other so much, and I love that.
I keep falling off.
What? Okay, just, Nate, just pop it in your mouth, baby. Just go, look at me, just, it's not a big deal. I know, I'm hungry, you guys, I'm sorry. You want me to pick it up for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna eat it anyway.
Nathaniel, come here, please. Come here and open your mouth. Open up. Better?
I told you vagina is good to eat.
Okay. Just pop it in your mouth. Okay, guys. I don't know if you can notice, but we got a tired son on our hands, so I'm going to jump off here. I love y'all. I just want to tell you guys, thank you for participating in the chats, and thank you for helping me stay sober, and thank you for helping me reach 500 subscribers, and it just means so much to me, and I really, 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 really appreciate you guys. I'm so, so grateful for each and every one of you. And Michelle, thank you for letting me share about your parents in the stream today, and thank you for being so open-minded and sharing, you know, you guys with each other. That's what I want this to be. I want this to be a place where you can come and you can feel safe and we can share and help each other. So I love you guys. I'm gonna be if you want to be a moderator for my channel, message me on Instagram or Messenger and just tell me, hey, Nicole, I want to be a moderator, because I'm going to start having to do that, I think. So just send me a message and I'll make you a moderator when I get on my computer next time, okay? All right, you guys. I love y'all. Have a good night.
When you have chips on, it's really good.
Is it?